Welcome back to another mobile rig review episode. This is where I take another detailer's mobile setup and showcase it to you, give you some tips, tricks about setting up your own mobile detailing van, and overall just give you an example of what someone else is doing, and maybe it gives you some ideas or some confidence in starting with whatever mobile rig you have. And let me know in the comment section down below, what are your main questions about getting started in your mobile detailing business or setting up your mobile rig? If you have a question, let me know. And if you want me to review your setup, you can send me an email to oscar@detailgroove.co. Send some photos, videos, maybe some context about your setup, your business, and I'll make a video in the future. So anyway, let's get started on reviewing this Ford Maverick. Now, one thing you'll notice is that it's a pretty standard truck, meaning you can easily match this with a Tacoma, with a Ranger, with any mid-sized truck. So if you have a bigger truck than this, you're only gonna have more space, more room, and just more things to be able to do because you have more space. So as you can see, pretty standard, nothing crazy. They have the logo on the side, their phone number. I wouldn't even make it a big deal if you're able to put like a logo or your branding or anything on the vehicle. It's more so like, do you have a vehicle to just go and get the job done? Now here is the back of the bed. Now we have a generator. I don't know what exact generator this is, but we have a generator. We have a water tank. We have a pressure washer hose reel, which is fantastic. And we have some vacuum hoses. So basically the bigger, chunkier items. Now you can see he still uses the tarp or the thing to cover the back end just for just to keep things private or to keep things hidden inside. But there's nothing overly fancy about this, right? There is one hose reel and there is a water tank and a generator, right? That's pretty standard. It's not like they have some super neat setup. Like at the end of the day, they're kind of cramming everything into the bed of the truck. And again, that's what most of us are gonna go through with our mobile setup, especially in the beginning phases. Like you're working at your Corolla, your Tacoma, your F-150, your whatever, and it's like you're just gonna try to stuff as much as you can inside. And the great thing about working with a smaller size unit is that it forces you to choose the things that you absolutely need to get the job done. You can only fit so much, so you're really gonna think about, okay, I can't take everything that I want, I can only take what I essentially need, the essentials. Now again, closes it up. You don't even tell that it's a mobile truck. It's easy to move around. You can go wherever you want, park at an apartment, and you'll have no problem. Now we go into the interior cabin part, and again, there's only so much you can do of organization because at some point you're just playing Tetris and you're cramming as much as you can. So here on the back, there's a tote with some chemicals. There is this could either be an extractor or a vacuum. I'm not sure. It's a vacuum. It's a vacuum. Again, here, just cramming things in. There's a bin at the bottom. Not sure what it has in there, but it's just cramming stuff into the interior. Here's another tote bag that has more chemicals. You have your little cooler there with waters to keep yourself hydrated, which is very, very, very important. You should never not have what you need to stay cool in the summertime or in the times of heat. And here's a wider shot. And again, like you have the towel bag in the back covering his entire rear vision or rear view. Just boxes on boxes. He has that organizer for all the towels. And yes, look, it's annoying when you get to the job site, right? Because you're gonna get to the job site, you're gonna have to push the passenger seat forward, get the vacuum out, get the extractor out, move things around and get the other bag, bring it out, set it up. And yes, look, it's cumbersome, it's annoying, it's frustrating, especially when you're doing it day after day. But this is what many of us detailers go through. Like, now you guys see the ProMaster and the big old setup, but again, I started way back in a 2003 Toyota Matrix XRS, and from there I upgraded to a 2009 HHR panel, which we still have, and both of those things were super tiny. I couldn't put much in there. Like I didn't have a pressure washer or a generator or a hose reel or air compressor for so many years. Like it was a very compact space. And by the way, if you are interested in finally starting your detailing business, but you need some guidance, then download my free ebook, The Ultimate Guide to Start Your Detailing Business. There's over 10,000 words of pure content on how to start and grow your detailing business. It's completely free. Just download it down in the description box. Back to the video. So we're gonna keep on looking here. Some more chemicals, towels. This is the Aqua Pro Vac. And like even with me, when I was in the HHR panel, the reason why I chose certain products or certain equipment is primarily due to, does this fit in my HHR panel? I call it my milk truck. Does it fit in my milk truck? So the Metro vacuum blower that I had, it wasn't the greatest. I actually didn't like the vacuum. I barely used the blower, but the reason why I got it and I kept on using it for so long is because it fit under my seat where I could put more stuff over it. So when I wanted to upgrade to like a mighty HP60, I literally could not purchase that piece of equipment because it could not stand in my van, in my HHR. Like it was too big for the back of my car. Buy the best that you can within the budget that you're allowed. So even if I could buy a bigger extractor for Mighty, it literally wouldn't fit in my car. So I'm not gonna purchase that because I literally can't be mobile with it. So you buy the best that you, and with this one, the AquaPro is a great machine. Don't get me wrong. It's a fantastic machine. I've done hundreds of vehicles with the AquaPro, gotten amazing results. So here, another wide shot, you have the foldable table. That is the McCulloch 1385. Again, not the best by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a great steamer to start off with. We've used it for years. I've again used it on hundreds of vehicles, and it gets the job done. And that bin organizer, you have pads, some wash mitts, towels, so maybe more so for the polishing stuff. And again, yes, like once you get back to your house or wherever, to the shop, and you have to unload things, like it's annoying because you got to bring everything down, reorganize everything, put everything back, clean up, and it's like, it is an annoyance. I've done that for years and years and years. But it goes back to like, where you are today is not where you're gonna be a year from now, 3 years from now, 5 years from now, right? Like you're gonna keep on upgrading and updating, and maybe he goes to an actual van in the future. Maybe he just gets a trailer. Here is a hose. Now for this one, for the hoses, when you want to connect straight to the spigot, I'm assuming this is to connect straight to the spigot of a customer's home location. We actually used a 25-foot retractable hose, and it's funny because I purchased that at Target for like 20 bucks, and it's still holding up to this day. And I think I've had it now for like 3 to 5 years now. It's one of those ones where you kind of just like coil it up, and then once you hook it up to the spigot, turn on the water, it expands. We use that one to connect it. Whenever, like the few times that we do use the customer's water now, that's what we use to connect it, and it always works like a charm. This one, it gets a bit, as you can tell from there, it doesn't flex easily. It kinks up very easily. It's not like maneuverable. So at least on that part, I would say upgrade to a retractable hose, because for us, it's worked out great. But again, this is a great example of not going overboard, not overthinking. He has the generator, he has the water tank, he has a pressure washer, he has a pressure washer reel. This is the most like level one, like this is all you need to actually go and start your business and grow your business and service customers and make money. You don't have to think about, oh man, well I want the best setup, I need to go send it to over here to get built, and whoa, I want that the AR Blue Clean whatever, and man, I want that big air compressor because no, it's like, start with the bare essentials that you can eat. If it's less than this, that's not a problem. If you're gonna be starting off with just a generator, no pressure washer, no water tank, that's fine. Like wherever you're starting off of, wherever you start is the best starting point because you're starting, right? So this is a prime example of like not going overboard, not trying to be some cool guy saying, oh no, but I want the best of this, I want the best of that. It's like, no, you get started, you make money, and you upgrade over time. And that's gonna wrap up this video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have any questions about a mobile rig or starting your mobile detailing business. If you want to check out the ultimate guide to start your detailing business, you want to check out my podcast, the Detailing Business Class podcast, where I talk about sales, marketing, hiring, and operations. Or if you want to give Jawbreak a try, which is the software we use to run our business, you can get a free 14-day trial plus 20% off your first 6 months by clicking the link down below and then finding all the other links that I have. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.